Okay. I've always wanted to do this. You guys ready? Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims of all our favorite horror movies and show you how they were made. How'd I do? Hey everybody, welcome back to JT Channel, and welcome to a very different video here. Something that I didn't think I'd ever do, where I am just going to talk about another channel and congratulate them, give them a big shout out. Not that they need any help, but we're here to talk about Dead Meat. Probably my favorite YouTube channel of the last couple of years. Last year I was going to do a top 10 channels of the year thing for me, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I watch. I never got around to it, and that sucked because it would have been fun. But overall, it was Dead Meat, and I think it's the same thing for this year. I just wanted to talk about the channel, I guess. I wanted to give another channel a shout out, which, you know, I want to point out that I'm not looking for clout. I'm not looking for like them to come to me and be like, hey, you want to come on the show? I don't give a crap about any of that. This is just me shouting out another channel, my favorite channel, period. I think without a shadow of a doubt. I know in 2023, when I first started my channel, or maybe it was early 2024, I did my top 10 YouTube channels, and it wasn't Dead Meat at the time, but it's definitely changed since then. But they are about to hit their 500th episode of something called the Kill Count, where they I don't want to say they walk you through an entire movie, but they kind of do. They talk about a movie, they talk about the plot of a horror movie, and they count the kills. They count every kill in the movie, and they show you how the movies were made and how the kills were done. And that's not all they do, by the way. They do so much more. They have a horror podcast, which I don't like podcasts very much. I don't really care for listening to people just sit and talk, and I've tried every podcast that I can think of that I might enjoy. The Dead Meat podcast, brilliant. The hosts, James A. Janice and his wife, Chelsea Rebecca, they are just, I'm going to use the word my brother used to describe me a few years ago, or maybe it was a year ago, horror connoisseurs. They know pretty much everything about the horror movies they're talking about, and I always appreciate their opinions more than like anybody else's. Like if a horror movie comes out and I'm not sure about it, I'll try to see if they said anything about it. I'll try to get like their initial impressions, which is something they do on the podcast. They'll start with like an initial impression before they walk you through the movie beat by beat, talk about what they liked and what they didn't like, if there's anything they didn't like. Excuse me. They also have a bunch of other shows. They have Monday live streams where James, the main character of Dead Meat, he goes out of his way to tell you about horror news and Dead Meat news and stuff like that. Zoran, one of the other main hosts, Zoran Gavoyik, I think that's how you say his name. He games. He plays video games, and there's even video game kill counts now, which are amazing. I love those just because it's so interesting to see how many kills you can get in a game, or how many kills he can get in a game. He basically counts the kills that he does when he plays, and then during the rundown at the end of the episode, he talks about the max and the min, which I think is great. And they have so much more. I suggest you go look for yourself. I try to watch everything. It's a lot since I'm subscribed to so many YouTube channels, but I have not missed a single fucking kill count except for the 2 or 3 horror movies that I haven't seen yet, and I do want to watch before I watch the kill count. One of them is Talk to Me. I know that movie's been out for a while. People are like, oh, you haven't seen Talk to Me? I just haven't had the time. I'm watching so much other stuff that sometimes certain movies fall. And I'm more of a sci-fi movie guy than a horror guy, but I'm still a massive horror guy. Love horror movies, love horror TV shows, love horror video games, love horror books, and I cannot stress enough how much I love Dead Meat. A little bit of background on how I found Dead Meat, because I think this is important. Because, you know, at this point, I've told you the channel, told you what they do, I told you why I love them, and now you're probably like, well, how'd you even discover the channel? And I think that's something else I wanted to talk about, kind of out of order. I probably should have started with this, but I wanted to get my love-ins out in the beginning. But a couple of years ago, maybe it was 2021, 2022, I meant to look, 2 seconds actually. Okay, so it's been almost 3 years because it was January of 2023. Ice Nine Kills, woo, was releasing the music video for their song "Welcome to Horrorwood," and of course, they're my favorite band, so I was super excited. But because of the level of violence, they decided to release it elsewhere, not on their main channel. And they said the Ice Nine Kills "Welcome to Horrorwood" music video is available on Dead Meat. And at the time, I'm just gonna be honest, I was a little pissed. I was like, why can't it just be on their channel? I thought I was gonna have to like subscribe to a new channel just to watch this music video. So I was a little frustrated, and I was like, whatever, I'll watch it when it's released or later that day or something. So then I watched it, and as you know, on YouTube, there's underneath the video you're watching, there is a there's like little thumbnails for related videos. So underneath there were videos from the channel Dead Meat, and I was like, I saw the kill count, and I was like, what the hell is the kill count? So I clicked on the little icon to go to the Dead Meat channel, and I was like, what is this? Like, I was so curious. I've been trying to remember what the very first kill count I watched was. I think it might have been a Scream recount. I think he did Scream recounts. Again, I'm so sorry. So many Dead Meat videos, so many kill counts. But the point is, I watched a kill count, and it was so hard to look away from. Because I don't remember if I watched, my brain keeps telling me it was a Scream kill count, but I'm no longer sure. Point is, excuse me, I turned on a kill count. This was 2023. It was either a 2023 episode or a 2022 episode. They've changed so much, even over the last like 2 years. 3. But even then, I was so enamored. James was so knowledgeable and so funny. There's lots of great jokes. He's also a massive pro wrestling fan, so he'd put in pro wrestling references and stuff. Just really good stuff. He's also very handsome, okay? He's a good-looking dude. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. So all of those factors, good-looking, funny, knowledgeable about horror, wrestling fan, all of those things just drew me straight in. I subscribed to the channel after, I think I watched a couple more kill counts, random ones, and then I subscribed to the channel and went back to the beginning, watching the oldest kill counts, which was 2017. I think they've been around for 8 years now. If I were you, and if you listened to me and you decided to go check out this channel, watch all the way back from 2017 to now, because you get to watch this incredible growth of this channel. You get to watch it change constantly. 2017, the set was smaller. It was like a basic set. He just like stood in a room and put some horror stuff next to him. He also talked faster than I do sometimes. But then you watch as he starts to learn, talk a little bit slower, talk about more than just the kills. And then you get all the way to 2025, where now the kill counts are longer, they're more precise. He does a really good job shouting out all the actors, all the effects studios, the directors, and he talks about everything, things that are controversial, things that make him mad, all this stuff. It's become my favorite thing to watch all the time. Every time there's a new, I don't miss a single kill count. Every time there's a new one, I get excited for it. If he kill counts a movie I haven't seen, I have to make a decision on whether I'm excited enough about the movie to watch it first or not. An example is the last kill count before they get to the next one was for the movie Intruder, which I have actually never seen. I had never actually even heard of, to be completely honest with you. That's why it's funny, my brother called me a horror connoisseur. I'm like, oh, I'm not. James has covered so many movies I've never even heard of. But Intruder, I watched the kill count for because I wasn't sure about the movie. And then when I watched at the end of the kill count, I was like, I think I need to watch that movie. And they have these things, they have kill count trailers, which again are brilliant. They have great voiceovers and stuff. They're usually really funny. Where they get you ready for the next movie, and the voiceover at the end, it's like one of those, it's like the fine print voice that talks really fast on radio. They used to do it on TV, where they talk, all rights reserved, that kind of thing. There's a guy that has a really deep voice who says that the movies aren't meant are meant to be watched. I think the exact wording is, I've watched so many kill counts, why can't I think of the exact wording? But I believe it is, a kill count is never meant to replace the experience of watching a film or playing a game or whatever, reading a comic. I'll talk about that in just a minute. So they encourage you, go watch these movies before you watch the kill count, because it's not going to be the same. I sometimes have watched the kill count first, because I think that James does a good job of letting me know what I'm going to like, what I'm not going to like. Because we have a lot of the same tastes in horror. A lot of the stuff that he likes, I like. A lot of stuff he doesn't like, I don't like. But yeah, it all started from an Ice Nine Kills music video. That's literally where it started. And it's funny because, speaking of Ice Nine Kills led me to Dead Meat. And then Dead Meat in I want to say 2023 or 2022. You guys remember the SAG-AFTRA strike? When that was going on, they had to do weird stuff. They decided in solidarity with SAG-AFTRA that they weren't going to cover any films, any movies that were part of SAG-AFTRA. Because they did cover one weird movie I can't think of the name of, but it was Dead Meat Goes Weird, and the trailer for that was amazing. But they covered, that's when they first started covering video games. They wanted to test the waters. They also covered the Freddy versus Jason versus Ash comic book. They also covered the Ice Nine Kills Silver Scream universe. So I thought that was cool, kind of like a full circle moment for me. Ice Nine Kills led me to the channel. Now the channel's covering that, where they covered, if you guys don't know about Ice Nine Kills, they're a metalcore band, and every time they do an album, they usually do music videos that are like a cinematic universe, that like every video is tied. There's always parts of the music video that are tied together. They're doing it again right now. But so that was fun. They did a lot of really fun kill counts during that time. I think they did do Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Like, amazing. Just amazing. They also did they sometimes do other music video kill counts. Like, they helped direct the music video for T-Pain. They did that kill count. They did a kill count for Taste by Sabrina Carpenter. James A. Janice and Dead Meat are the reason I listened to Sabrina Carpenter. I knew who she was, but I wasn't, I'm making this video the same day I did my Crown Jewel review. And if you've seen that, you know that I am all over the place this morning. But I wasn't into that kind of music all that much back then. It was only a couple of years ago, but I was still like, I was trying to be like a metalhead. But I was so impressed by the music video kill count, I was like, maybe I should check this out. And man, fell in love. Love Sabrina Carpenter. Huge pop fan again. Even though I'm wearing an Ice Nine Kills shirt. I'm into all kinds of music. Different video for a different day. But I've done multiple things in this video. I want to end it by just simply saying congratulations to Dead Meat. This is huge for them. I'm sure 8 years ago when James and friends first started the channel, my voice cracked. They weren't sure where it was going to go. James probably just had a fun idea. He's like, I'm going to do this. And here we are 8 years later, about to do their 500th kill count. I'm not going to tell you what the 500th kill count is, because what I want you to do, if you are interested in this at all, is just go watch kill counts for yourself. Just go do it. You can find almost any horror movie. Obviously, there's tens of thousands of horror movies out there, so they always have material. But go look up your favorite horror movie. Go look up, put in insert favorite horror movie kill count, as long as there were kills in it, And I'm almost positive you'll find it. If you go look for the kill counts for like Friday the 13th, Scream, I feel like there were more, and I apologize, but you'll find kill counts from like 2017 and 2018, and then you'll find kill recounts from later on when James has adapted, changed the channel, maybe missed a kill or two. Not missed, that's incorrect. Maybe didn't count or did count kills that should or shouldn't be, vice versa, So, again, just massive congratulations to Dead Meat. This is absolutely huge. I'm ecstatic for them. 500th kill count, 8 years. It's going to be really fun. Again, I suggest you go watch some kill counts for yourself. Watch the Intruder kill count, and then they'll tell you what the 500th is. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do you know Dead Meat? If you do, what do you think of them? If you don't, whatever. Again, I would like to point out that this is not, I'm not looking for attention or clout. Yes, I'm going to tag them in the title of the video, but it doesn't mean anything. I am just Very happy for them, and I think it's nice. I think it'd be nice to send them a shout out. In lieu of my normal, I am going to say, this is JT channel, I am JT, and in lieu of my normal outro, I'm simply going to say, be good people.